My one question was, I looked at the number of women involved in the farmers' members of cooperatives is very small compared to men. I just wondered if you could comment on how that comes about, how that might be strengthened.
Well, the members you have seen on the chart is we widows. Otherwise, all women are registered under the male.
Oh.
Male is the family head, so that they are registered under family.
Okay. I don't know land.
Can I expand on that though, because it's come up in a couple of meetings as well, and one was in a development organisation, and like we understand that, you know, maybe in a lot of households around the world it's the men who have the money and they deal with the money, and it's not really necessarily in the best interests of the family. But I'll pass you to explain how money works in a household in Ethiopia.
Yeah. Well, this question comes to me everywhere when I travel, because the culture, Ethiopian culture, is different from other cultures. The main reason is that the country has never been colonialized. It was only under occupation by the Italians for 5 years. So that we are exercising our tradition. So the respect which is given to families is by male to woman is very high. So that, for example, in some of our fair trade certified cooperatives in other countries, when the price they are getting from fair trade is increasing, there is a big problem living together with a wife, because he spends so much on drinking. But in our case, we don't have this kind of thing. And even if they drink, they go to market together, they drink and go back. The other thing is, when you compare poverty in Ethiopia with other countries, it's really different. Our poverty in our country, every individual smallholder farmer has his own land. So that when you go to Kenya, most of the land is owned by big farmers. So that the people who are working with the farmer hire the labor, the same to Central American countries. Every smallholder farmer who owns a coffee farm has hired the labor working on his farm. But in our case, thanks to the socialist government who gave the land which had been under the emperor's last and the churches back to the tenants in 1974, 76, I think. Yeah, the land is given to all the farmers. Even though people are very poor, they have small land, the right to till the land, and the right to use the land, so that we don't have they go along. The culture is very different, so we don't have this kind of main dictatorship in our even Oromia or Sidam or any ethnic group.